Hello there, it's me again. This is a reminder for you to follow our Kickstarter link in the description and hit the notify button for our upcoming campaign, The Wrath of Devs. Although RPG Stories VTT is already available on Steam, with this campaign we will introduce new features for seasoned users and also the opportunity for newcomers to get the whole package at a discount. What are you waiting for? Join our cause today.
All right, how are you guys?
We're good.
Doing good.
All right, are you ready?
Tubular.
I'm so ready to die at your hands. I guess so.
No, you're not gonna die. Not in the first session. I mean, it depends on you. Depends on you. So, all right. So, since this is the very first session we play in this campaign, I'm gonna give you a little bit of backstory. Feel free to keep notes and ask questions. So, the first thing you need to know is that you are siblings, and since we have different races here, obviously you were adopted or something. All right. The reason I say or something will be revealed in like 2 minutes, so bear with me. Now, another thing I need to say is that this world that you are living in, the terrain of the world is like Earth's. There are deserts, there are rivers, there are forests, there are grasslands, mountains. It's a normal D&D world. Okay? Another thing that you know about this world, and that ends the list basically, is that you grow up in a human kingdom or in a human empire. All right? So the adventure starts with you literally floating in the air, and there is a blue mist in front of you that is almost covering everything. You can see that underneath, you're not moving, you are standing still in the air, facing down. You can see with the corner of your eyes that there is a forest below you. And when you realize you are there, at the same time you realize that your brothers are next to you. So you are all three there. Before you can start thinking or reacting, what is happening is that you start falling and falling and falling, and as you fall, you can see the trees coming right at you and the ground coming right at you, and you feel like 100% sure that, okay, this is the end, I'm dying. But just a few feet before you die, what happens is that you stop, you freeze, and you just drop softly in the ground. So you find yourselves, feel free to move the camera, rotate the camera if you want, but you find yourselves in the middle of the forest, safe, and as you take a breath and you look around and you realize, okay, I survived this, because that's your first thought. Oh my God, I survived this. You also realize that you've lost all your memories. The only things you guys remember is that the guys next to you is your brother, your brothers, and the second thing you remember is your name and your abilities. So, for instance, Rafi, you remember that you are a monk, all right? But that's all you remember. You don't remember how you spawned there, why you are there. You have no memory whatsoever, and you are super confused. I know you have a lot of questions, but before you start asking and role-playing, I'm going to add a few things. So, the environment seems familiar. You certainly have no idea where the hell you are at this moment, but at least the nature, the flora around you seems familiar. So an example that I always like to give is that, for instance, I'm from Greece. So if you teleport me in Brazil, I will understand that, okay, this is not Greece. The nature, the environment around me doesn't remind me of Greece. But to you, this place is familiar. All right. So yeah, you're good to go. Do you want me to describe a few things that you see around you? So that way, I just forced the camera. You can see the forest creating a small clearing. The opposite way, you can see some ruins, rocks, and maybe, just maybe, here, let me point, maybe this is a road or a path or something over there. But yeah, this is it. You are not injured. And now that more than a minute has passed and you realize what the hell is going on, from the gear you have and the backpacks and all the equipment you have, it feels like before what happened to you, you were traveling or something, because you have like tents with you and torches and everything, and provisions and everything adventurers take with them when they travel. All right. Also for the audience, your last name is Athalos. Okay. So you're good to go, guys. Ask questions. Let me know what you do.
One thing I just want to add, I think immediately after Donato landed, like a book kind of fell and hit him in the shoulder, and he looks down on it and picks it up and notices he's got a couple of other similar books on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just looks up, just kind of seems like he's expecting something else to fall.
You don't see anything, but you do see this blue fog going away slowly. And, the weather is clear.
So, Leo's gonna get up and dust himself off and look around. And just says, "Indeed. It appears our fates are intertwined tighter than I thought, brothers. Not even the sky can hold us back."
Leo! Sky, and he taps Raffi on the shoulder, points up at the cloud that's moving away.
Yeah.
Where's it going?
I don't know. It's something that just clouds kind of do. Cloud to me.
Okay, since you're paying attention to the cloud, it suddenly disappears. So it was going, by the wind, and the wind was blowing it away, but suddenly disappears.
That's not what they do. I don't think that's what they do.
That's not what they do? Huh.
Also, can I have a passive perception, please? All of you.
A whole 12. I am bad at things.
Passive is 14.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I rolled a 17.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now. All right, you can all listen to someone slash something slash a creature crying and probably being in pain from that direction over there somewhere. And that's the only thing that it's not, part of the forest noises and ambience. It's not clear, you have to go closer, but you can listen someone like struggling and crying at the same time and being like maybe in pain. It doesn't sound human necessarily. Could be humanoid. It's not an animal. All right.
Hey, Leo, you think that's Mikey?
As you look at me, I look like shocked. My eyes just get real big. It could be. There's someone in distress. We must go.
Alright.
Are you going that way?
I think we're gonna go this way.
All right. Then let's go that
What do
way.
you think, Donnie?
I say we must offer our aid as I push Donnie ahead.
Oh, sure, okay. Donnie's still kind of trying to make sense of things, like kind of looking at this great big pole arm he's got in his hand. Do I really know how to use this?
You do, but stand still there, please. Roll me a d20. Now that you had that thought, roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Oh no, yeah, you do. That's the answer of the DM. But at the same time, you notice some blood on the floor and footsteps. So whatever that is, that the creature that is in pain and crying was dropping blood, walking, and it probably is wounded. You cannot actually, you cannot see anyone over there. I'm turning the camera left and right, as you can see, but it seems like nobody's there. You probably have to go closer.
I think they're hurt. Whoever they are.
We must follow these footsteps. They're clearly in dire need of assistance.
All right. What a typical
I'm
paladin.
going to be, just out
Okay,
of character, I'm going to be very extra, by the way, for this paladin.
Whatever.
I've
you
always
want.
wanted to play as a paladin, and I'm always wanted to be extra, and this is going to be it. So just preparing you.
All right.
Okay.
So do you go like straightforward like this? I guess. No, I mean, you don't go silently or hiding. You just walk there.
Yeah, I think actually Donato's just going to kind of just sort of assume that it's a person who needs help, and
I
he's
need help.
gonna. Yeah, I mean they're crying out, or so it sounds like to him, and so he's just gonna say, "Hello, need some help?"
Okay. So when you say that, you listen to that creature in agony, doing this. I'll try to mimic it, whatever you understand, guys. So as you yell, the answer from the other side is shh. You probably think that creature just told you to shut up.
Wait.
And then starts crying again in pain and struggling.
Oh sure, they can make noise and we can't. Okay,
Right?
That's fair.
To be fair, now that you said that, roll me d20.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't hear the sound that you made.
It was a shh.
Oh, like a Oh, like
Yeah.
okay, I got you. Okay.
So you feel like it is trying to be quiet, but it just can't, and that's why it is making noise. So it struggles, crying, but at the same time, it's really trying not to make noise.
So it's trying not to make noise.
Yeah, and really trying hard, but it
Okay.
probably it's impossible. You also see a rabbit here.
Oh,
Turtle.
Yeah,
oh
Is that a turtle? I see a turtle.
is that a relative?
yeah, and that's a
Rappy?
that's a relative. Yes, that's a turtle over there.
Oh.
Does it look like me?
Kinda, yeah.
It's on 4s, I'm on 2s. Come on. We've been through this before.
All right. Are you going any closer?
Yes.
That way. Come on, walk, guys, walk.
Where,
Donnie's going this way. You go that way. We'll cover more ground. We'll split up.
The old
goes this
pincer
way.
attack.
All right. So as you move closer, you see it. All right. So let me stop you there. So what you can see, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Let's see it from Donato's perspective. There you go. So by a tree, there is an orc. Now wait before you start charging. I want to describe things and then you tell me. So there's a wounded orc. The ground has blood. You feel like it's dying. Like if not someone heals it in the next 10 minutes, the orc will die. All right. It's in a very bad condition. Without saying, all the injuries the orc has is from probably from an animal or something, because it's bitten, claws, things like that. You don't see any stabbing. The weirdest thing about this orc, though, is this: the armor the orc is wearing, plus the equipment the orc has here, is not orcish. So both the armor, the equipment, and the axe that the orc holds belongs to the Empire army, the human Empire army. And although you don't have your memories, as you see it, you remember it. Okay, this is a special uniform of a special unit of our army. And that's really weird. Now, if I remember well, Donato has a history thing. You love history, right?
He's an expert. He is a total history nerd.
Okay. Although you don't have your memories, roll me a history check.
Okay. It's a 21.
I see it. So, the worst enemy, your empire, your human empire / kingdom, are the orcs. All the wars over the years were against orcs. And you remember you're 100% sure that there is no good orc in this world. That's how you grow up. That's history. That's what you remember. So seeing an orc with the uniform of your own army and the equipment of your own army and the backpack of your own army and the special axe your army is using is super weird to you. All right. But I will also add that the orc is that much wounded that hasn't noticed you yet. Obviously, okay. Are you going? No.
No, sorry, that was...
It's all right. So obviously he hurt you, and that way he shushed you. But right now he cannot see you, and he doesn't even bother to try to look if someone is coming. That's also weird. You are free to act, all of you.
Since I'm a paladin, generally my intentions are good no matter what. Is that different here?
Well, normally seeing an orc means danger, and danger means, you can imagine this orc entering a village and slaughtering people. But yeah, what you see is weird. By the way, it's truly in terrible pain.
I think Donnie's going to rush over to his brothers and quickly explain the oddity of what they're seeing.
All right.
Right. I was like, so what do you want? Do you want to go over and punch him, or do we go and interrogate him? Is that something we can do?
Do either of you speak orc? I don't.
Yes. Actually, Raffi speaks orc.
I'd like the paladin to also roll me d20. So it's passive. I'm not gonna tell you why.
Oh.
No, that's a failure.
Ugh.
Sorry.
I mean, it's weird, right? Did he steal that stuff? Did he kill somebody? Is he
Why would
maybe
he wear it?
Okay, who asked if the orc steal that stuff?
That was Donnie.
Okay, roll me.
Wow.
Perfect.
20!
All right. So if he stole that stuff, it's super. It's a super coincidence that they fit this orc perfectly. So whatever this orc is wearing is like if it was created for his body. They measured his body, and basically it's like if this orc was in the army and they made a special uniform for this orc. So if he stole all this equipment, it's a massive coincidence that it fits its body perfectly.
Hey, God, do you notice how? I mean, that looks like it is just perfect on him. I'm not sure he stole that.
And as you
You
say
think
that,
maybe
sorry,
you had
go.
influencers? Do we have influence like spies and stuff?
No, you
Oh,
don't. As
right,
far as
yeah.
you remember, no.
Maybe not.
Can we see the extent of his wounds?
How do you mean?
Like how? Is it like his legs cut
It's
up?
all
or
over. It's all over its body.
He just has a bunch of slashes and stuff on his body.
Yeah, lots of damage from claws and bites. And as I said before, I don't know if you heard me. And since you are a paladin and you have lay on hands, if you don't
Yeah,
heal,
you said it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it will die in 10 minutes from now probably. It
Yeah.
won't survive this.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, great leader.
Donnie just kind of slaps Leo on the shoulder. You got this.
I will approach the orc.
You will approach the orc. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit. Let me see you approaching the orc.
I think Raph will be following kind of nonchalantly as well, like going around.
Can he see me from here?
Okay, when you go there, what happens is this. Let me demonstrate. So, the orc finds the strength to stand up, first of all. Turn towards you. And you can, like you're super surprised, you can see the orc smiling. Imagine Gollum from Lord of the Rings smiling. That's the smile. Its eyes are getting like bright, and the face is super happy to see you, like if it's safe or if it's saved or something, and goes like Wah! And leaves a small scream of happiness, and then puts its hands to its mouth and goes like shh, and shoos you and trying to make a sign to be quiet, but you can tell he's super happy to see you, super happy,
Like weirdly, stupidly happy.
like if it feels it's safe, and like if the orc sees an ally or someone he hoped it will see.
So did I understand what he said? It doesn't matter, even if
No,
I did understand what he said.
Does anyone speak?
Yeah,
Okay.
Raffy speaks orc.
All right.
Okay, well, even if Rappy did tell me what he said, I was like, why do I need to shush? And I just yelled out loudly.
All right. So when you do that, by the way, please give me a second. I want to check something. There you go. Loki, I'm gonna PRV something here. All right. So when you do that and you yell, the orc goes. I'm gonna mimic the language. And
I
wait.
look at Raffi and there's something about thunder. I heard thunder.
So, Rafi, you are a bit surprised, but you don't understand that dialect.
The dialect's a little off or something.
But you are 90% sure that the orc requested silence because of something.
Okay.
So
Guys?
did he tell me this?
I like the dialect's a little weird off. I think he wants us to be quiet.
The orc continues.
Told us to be quiet.
Maybe demanded to be quiet is more accurate, and the orc continues speaking in a low
That's
voice.
not happening. No one tells me to be quiet, and I just walk straight towards him.
Okay, then please do.
Yeah.
And the orc tells you, shows its wounds, and tells,
I don't
I turn
Nope.
around. What?
Nope. I got nothing.
Okay. Well, I don't. Like It looks like I'm trying to conjure up some kind of healing spell that I know is probably not going to work. I want to try and show him that they're good intentions, but I just can tell by the wounds that it's probably not going to work.
well, you think that you will stabilize it with a lay on hands
Well,
or a cure wounds spell, and it won't die.
all right. Well, I continue to get near him. Close
Okay,
enough
so
where I can
as
do
you
it.
go near, his face is again happy, and it comes near you and tries to hug you.
Cool.
Do you
Rapha's gotta.
do you let the orc hug you?
I'm just amazed that he has the strength to hold himself up.
Well,
Yeah, I will embrace him.
he's really trying. So
Yeah.
hugs you and goes,
You lay on hands, man, while he's in the middle of that. Sure.
Yeah.
Raffi,
Yeah, I get it.
So do
Raphael,
you heal
is
the
that-
orc?
Can I do an insight check to see if his intentions are good?
Yeah, please do. Okay. So what you get is that the orc is super happy to see you and is super friendly, and for some reason trusts you with his life, basically. So his intentions are true, and is super happy, and at the same time a little bit anxious because it's keeps asking you to be quiet, and it's wounded.
Okay. I kind of don't want to use lay on hands.
So, although you don't heal the orc, and that's also a little bit of a surprise because you would expect to you would expect the orc to beg for a healing spell. It goes again quietly. I stood still and shows towards the road over there. Let me turn the camera. And it shows the road, and it says, So to this point, can I have a D20 from all of you? Rafi, I will give you a +4 bonus.
Ew.
Bad rolls. Okay, only Rafi. So Raf, you get that in all the sentences this orc said, he repeats again and again the word kutakta. I'm gonna type it here in the chat. He repeats that word all the time.
So many times.
Yeah.
Kutakta.
Do you say that?
Right. Mm-hmm.
It responds, Suandu handa kutakta. Kutakta stundan, and points the sky. Stundun kutakta stin, points the road. Stuntan hadulem durdun kutakta, and points the forest. Sun kutakta standularum.
Hey. Yup. Mm-hmm. Got that. Right on, buddy.
Stihalura entinen stundada. Handa fully entinen kutakta.
Right. We'll go to Kutakta. Kutakta. Go in. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Got it. Okay, guys. Yeah. Great meeting this guy and all. You guys got nothing else besides giving each other hugs and stuff. I don't know. Maybe we should be going somewhere.
Donnie just
Wherever
turns
this
back in the
Kutakta-
direction that the orc is pointing, just like he expects to turn around and just see a Kutakta just behind him.
Okay, please do turn, by the way. And you don't see any kutakta. All you see is maybe some ruins and the road over there and the forest. But remember, the orc was repeating the word kutakta, showing in all directions, not just behind you.
Just like the world Kutakta. Like, it's gesturing at all the things. Yeah.
Yeah, everything is kutakta.
Yeah. The world, as far as we know, is now Kutakta. Yeah. Guy's crazy or something. I have no idea. The dialect is not what I thought it was.
It speaks to you, Paladin, and shows its wounds.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna heal that. This, I just like
maybe he's
point
begging
around.
Okay, you look around.
Like because he said he kept saying that word but he was looking everywhere, so we have no general direction on where to go. Right? Is that what I'm understanding?
Well, you have no idea where you are and where to go.
Yeah.
At some point, if you remember, he pointed to the road and said more than Kutakta. It was the only place
point?
that. Sorry.
Where did he point? You said he pointed to the road? Where was that?
Yeah. And it was the only time that he said Kutakta, but also said other things.
Can you point out where that was? Because I don't remember. At least what
Sorry, come
direction
again?
it was. What direction was that in? Or did you not?
Well, he pointed here.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Since Donnie apparently has books on him, one fell and hit him on the head when he was after he landed. He's gonna maybe check around for something useful. Maybe an orc dictionary or I don't know something.
All right. So you check your things.
Yeah.
Good. So first of all, you find the world map, and here's the map. You can check it. All right. So as you see the map, the first thing you realize that this is a very expensive world map. It's not a map that everyone has. So you would imagine that this map should belong to someone pretty rich, or someone really lucky, or you stole it, because this is like a really well-made map. That's the first thing you find. The second thing you find, and please don't move your cameras, is a note. So as you unfold the map, inside there is a note. All right? So the note says, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so the note says, leave at dawn. I will secure your escape. Go to the broken dungeon and continue as planned. I will figure this out. Yours, signing, Goodspell.
Okay.
All right. Good. And here's the note so that you can all see it. Yeah.
So Donnie's
Alright.
kind of looking over the map, and this falls out and kind of barely catches it and fumbles around with it a little bit. None of us is named Goodspell, right?
No.
No,
Donnie.
none of you.
Guys, I think we're supposed to be going. We might be in some trouble. And he'll kind of show them. He'll just kind of clamber over these rocks. Makes his way up and.
All right. So when you reach there, you all listen a sound behind you. So I'm gonna force the camera so you because I guess you all turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is what you see.
I see a rock. No,
Yeah. You see a rock. But you can also see these creatures over there approaching.
Donnie will turn to the orc, point at them. Kutakta?
The orc will say, Kutakta! And grabs his axe. And although he's really wounded, he is kind of preparing for battle. And you see these creatures charging, basically, making noises. And the orc goes, Sendulu Kutakta! And raises its axe.
Hey, we hope you're enjoying the session. RPG Stories VTT is already released on Steam and everything you see is available in the current version. In April 2024, we are launching the Wrath of Devs Kickstarter campaign, where we propose new amazing features and themed models. Follow the link in the description, hit the notify button, and help us make RPG Stories the community's VTT.